Hey everyone, and welcome to week 7 of Interior Design 1010. This is going to be a really busy week, so I'm going to try to get through all of this information as fast as possible. And really, it's important for all of you guys to watch this from beginning to end. To start, we're going to do an overview of what's due this week, and then we're going to go over lots of extra credit opportunities, and then finally, I'm going to go through your midterm review, and that will help you guys get set up for next week. So to start off, this week is going to focus on furniture construction and quality. I think a lot of people, when they start the class, they love furniture, they love space planning. So these 2 weeks, last week and this one, is a really important week for all of you guys who love space planning and furniture. This week will really teach you guys the difference between quality furniture and furniture that you can just buy and dispose of. You'll even learn a lot about sustainability and how your furniture choices can impact the environment in the future as well. Now, the big assignment that you'll be doing this week is you will be evaluating furniture regarding its quality. So after you've done all of the reading and the other assigned things from the assignment, what we want you to do is to use a Word document to evaluate furniture. You have the choice of you have to do 2 pieces of furniture, and of those 2, you have the choice to do one of your own, but one of them has to be from a furniture store. Now, one thing that I'm doing this week is that you can even go to 2 stores, and one of those stores needs to be a locally owned furniture shop, even a secondhand shop, for you to evaluate the furniture. So in this case, if you wanted the extra credit, you'd still have to go to a shop plus an additional locally owned shop. So not necessarily like an IKEA or a big furniture store. We have lots of great furniture shops. A couple of the ones I can think of are Dara Modern over in the 9th and 9th area. And there's also another one called the Green Ant. It's a vintage furniture store. And there's actually a few over in the Gardner Village area. I think it's called Black Goose Design or Gray Goose Design. Please just make sure they're locally owned so we can support some of these locally owned stores. So you'll see here we've got a few extra points that I will add for that. But it's pretty straightforward. Just make sure you go through the rubric and you fill everything in. Now I'm going to go ahead and jump towards the extra credit opportunities we have this week. So it's an exciting week here in Salt Lake City. It is Salt Lake Design Week, and I'm going to go ahead and take you to their webpage. And if you go right to schedule, you will see that every day there are many events that you can take part in. And they usually start in the late afternoon and they go through the evening. And when you click on the event, you'll see that some of them you need a ticket for. For example, this one you need a ticket, and unfortunately it's sold out. So if I go to tickets, it will say, wait for it, registration is closed. The registration limit has been met. But as I was poking through, a lot of the events are still free and tickets are still available. And to get extra credit, you may go up to 3 different events for extra credit. And I've given you guys a list of the events that I will be at, and then some other events that I know other interior design students will be. One other thing that I think might help, so this is under a discussion. I put it under a discussion so that if there's an event you want to go to, go ahead and list it here so that if other people are planning on going, you guys can meet up. So you don't necessarily have to go alone if you can't find someone else to go with. So again, you'll find this under discussions. And then I also have an assignment for it where it's event 1, 2, and 3. And really, all I'll be looking for you to get your extra credit is to send me a picture of yourself at the event and let me know if it was worth your time. And what I mean by worth your time is when you went, did you learn something? Did you feel inspired? Let me know what you thought about the events that you attend. All right, next and last topic is our midterm review. So this is really important that you study because we're really giving you guys everything you need for the midterm. It's a multiple choice midterm. and you guys will have 45 minutes to complete it. So it's really not a lot of time, but if you understand the content, it'll go by really quickly. One thing I always suggest is when you start the exam, go to the very end and start with the 2 essay questions. They're worth the most points and they take up the most time. And so if you start there, you can use the remaining time to go through and answer your questions. So the multiple choice questions are, there are 8 color terms that you need to be able to recognize examples of and different color schemes. So if you need to go back and review anything, I would go through and look at the PowerPoint that you created. If there's anything that you didn't get right, maybe take a look at my comments and study up on that to make sure you get it correct for the midterm. 5 are on lighting. So what are the different types of lights and light fixtures? 5 are on the elements and principles of design. And again, some of the best information can come from the PowerPoints you guys created a couple weeks ago. 4 are on space planning and the design process. Hopefully this will be fresh in your head since you guys just turned in your rough drafts for this. And then 3 are on furniture construction. So this leads right into this week. There are 3 sets of matching, 1 on the psychological impact of line. Review the table in the text, and 1 on the elements and 1 on the principles of design. So again, we're really trying to give you guys everything here. There is 3 short answer. You will be you will be asked to list items. Study the programming phase of the design process, interior design skills, and a component of quality upholstered furniture. So this is what we're looking for with the midterm exam. And let me show you. So for the midterm, let me jump to it real quick. So it won't be available until next week. But again, you can see that there's a 45-minute limit and it's worth 50 points. And so the last questions are number 29 and 30. So there's 30 questions. And then the short answers are 26, 27, and 28. So please take a look at that. And also, the short answer and essay questions will be graded after your exam. So just remember that you won't have all of your points until I'm able to read through these and see what was actually on the exam. So please study everything that I have listed here to make sure that you are as prepared as possible for your exam. And then really, I can't say it enough, start with the essay questions and really take your time to format those answers correctly. It is an essay, and so grammar counts, sentence structure counts, all of those things. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can say to kind of help you with this. Let me look at, nope, I think that's it. That's probably as far as I can help you guys without giving too much away. So with that, I wish you guys all a really good week. I hope you guys are able to get some extra credit and come out and join us for some of the events. And if you guys need anything, please let me know. Thank you.